Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today our topic is concept of state and it is essential element. First I want to tell you the concept of state in political science is different than what we use generally. The term state has been derived from the Latin word status. Literally, state is an institution having the high status. State has been defined variously by political thinkers like according to Burgess. State is a particular portion of mankind viewed as an organized unit. According to Wilson, state is a people organized for law within a definite territory. According to Ogburn, state is an organization which rules by means of supreme government over definite territory. From the above definitions, we come to know state consists of four essential elements. Number one, population. Number two, definite territory. Number three, government. Number four, sovereignty. Dear students, first, number one, population. Without population, there can be no state. A state is essential human organized. In fact, state is a result of man's fundamental needs of living together. Dear students, it is affected both the quality and the quantity of population. Dear students, the strength of the population depends upon the number of people it contains. Number two, definite territory. Just as without the population there can be no state, so without a definite territory, state cannot exist. Territory gives the state some specification. It marked off it from other states and decides its area of authority. Dear students, territory not includes the land only, but it includes water resources, forests, mountains, etc. Number three, dear students, government is a political element. A human residing on a definite territory cannot form a state until they have not a proper organized government. Dear students, government is a servant of a state. It is that agency which fulfills its will. Dear students, government is of many types: autocracy, dictatorship, and democracy. As we know, India is a democratic country. We live in a democratic country. In democratic, we form our government by our votes. Number four, dear students, sovereignty is the most essential element of the state. It is the supreme, fundamental, original, and indivisible power of the state. It is the supreme power of the state which distinguishes it from the other associations. Dear students, sovereignty grants the power to maintain the independent foreign relations. Dear students, sovereignty has two aspects: internal sovereignty and external sovereignty. In internal sovereignty, it means the supreme power of the state to extend all the persons, associations, and organizations existing within the state. Dear students, there is no rival or parallel authority to compete with the state. Everybody should obey the command of the state, and none can dare to disobey it. External sovereignty. Dear students, it means the state is free from the external control or directions. External sovereignty makes it independent of interfere on the other parts of the state. Dear students, this is all about the today's topic. Thank you.